So, today will be my first session on diversity in motivation roles. So, first let us look at a very simple case which is given here. It is written, a teacher is motivated to teach students, and some teacher also punish students, and some may give good scoldings. A soldier is motivated to give life for his whole country and fight for the country and even use violence wherever required. A social activist is motivated to fight against social issues and help the people of the society and may or may not support capitalism depending upon the situations, but they keep themselves aligned with worldly affairs every time. An entrepreneur is motivated to earn money and solve problems of people. A saint or sadhu or yogi will be motivated to denounce from all worldly affairs. So one kind of case is given actually here. First it has explained about teacher, then it has explained about the motivation role of a soldier, then it has explained about the motivation role of a social activist, then it has explained about the motivation role of an entrepreneur, then it has explained the motivation role of a saint, sadhu or yogi. Then further it has also explained an administrative officer would be motivated to work for government and think it as best way for country to prosper. An artist will be motivated only to create any masterpiece. Many other categories of people are also there. So motivations are contradicting. There are also different kinds of motivational speakers who make this more contradicting and complex. So what to do? Explain. So it is a kind of various the motivational roles of a teacher, soldier, social activist, entrepreneur, saint or sadhu, administrative officer, artist, and several other categories of people are mentioned. And then it has also explained how motivational speakers make the things more contradicting and complex. So what has to be done? It is a big question to the society. Then inference is also given. Inference is also given about this question, like it's true that motivations vary greatly among individuals and across professions. Each person's motivations are influenced by a combination of personal values, societal norms, and environmental factors. What to do in the face of these contradictions? Recognize that diversity in motivations is natural and reflects the complexity of human nature. Rather than trying to reconcile or standardize motivations, it's important to foster understanding and respect for different perspectives. This involves cultivating empathy, open mindedness, and constructive dialogue. By appreciating the diverse motivations that drive individuals, we can learn from each other and work towards creating a more inclusive and harmonious society. So it has given emphasis. So it was actually a question that what to do when someone is questioning to the society, actually what to do, you explain. If you know, you explain. So then I collected one explanation for this question and I found this kind of explanations. So it has given emphasis more on cultivating empathy, open mindedness, and constructive dialogue. These 3 to 4 keywords explains the essence of this answer. Actually explains the essence of this answer. And then that drive individuals more inclusive and harmonious society explains the purpose of this answer. More creating a more inclusive and harmonious society, it explains the purpose of this message and purpose of this answer. And what to do, actually trying to reconcile, it's important to foster understanding and respect for different perspectives. It is important and it has to be done. We are actually asked to do these things which we are failing to do. Then someone has actually asked in this particular platform But saint may not accept when I will say I want to earn money and solve problems of people like entrepreneurs or make myself ready for worldly affairs like social activists. A soldier may not accept when I say saint wants me to live peacefully. Again these things arise. Actually, someone who has questioned the society is not ready to accept. He again writes, saint may not accept when I will say I want to earn money. How the saint will accept when you will say that you are interested in earning money and solve problems of people like entrepreneurs? Or how someone will accept easily that you are making yourself ready for worldly affairs like social activists? And how a soldier will accept when I will explain the soldier that saints want me to live peacefully? How that soldier is going to accept? Next, indeed conflicts can arise. So it is again the inference of that. Means actually a kind of answer to these questions. To the question which I had displayed in the previous page. Actually some kind of answer or suggestion or solution is given to that question only. So let us see. Indeed, conflicts can arise when different individuals or groups hold contrasting motivations and beliefs. However, it's essential to recognize that diversity in perspectives is a natural part of human society. While a saint may prioritize spiritual detachment, an entrepreneur may focus on pragmatic problem solving, and a soldier may prioritize national defense. These differences in motivations don't necessarily invalidate each other but reflect the complexity of human values and priorities. It is not necessary that a sadhu or a yogi will invalidate an entrepreneur, social worker or a soldier, and it is not that a soldier would invalidate a sadhu or a social worker. It is not like that. Not necessarily. Sometimes conflicts arise, sometimes people invalidate. Actually, people like us invalidate, who are none of the above. It is the reality. There are some people like me, I don't want to hide my reality. There are some people like me, those who are going to invalidate these things. Actually, people like me would be in a state of confusion, and some of my viewers as well. Okay. To navigate such conflicts, it's crucial to foster mutual respect. So conflicts are there, but the essence of this answer is what? We have to take the key essence. A number of lines are written. We have to take the key principle or the key essence or the key concept that is reflected in these lines. So the key concept is reflected in this last line. What? These differences in motivations don't necessarily invalidate. Sometimes invalidations, rejections, conflicts may happen, but not necessarily. Different groups of people would invalidate each other because they have different roles towards the society. They all are contributing equally well to the society. These differences in motivations don't necessarily invalidate each other, but reflects the complexity of human values and the priorities. How our value systems, our principles, how it can vary, how it can be diversified, how it can be complex, and how the priorities can vary. The reflection is all about that. The reflection, these lines reflect this major value. Then, to navigate such conflicts, it's crucial to foster mutual respect and understanding. Very important. Very, very important thing. We need to foster mutual respect and understanding. Not like that a saint would always say that the saint is greater than all other people in the society, or no one should say that I am better than all other people in the society, or I am the greatest. A saint cannot say that I am the greatest, a prime minister cannot say that I am the greatest, or an entrepreneur cannot say that I am the greatest, or a social activist cannot say that I am the greatest, or a soldier cannot also say I am the greatest. So it's crucial to foster mutual respect and understanding. Instead of being attached to our own ego, it is important to foster and very, very much crucial to foster mutual respect and understanding. Not only crucial, it's essential to realize, because when you realize, then you try to reflect it. When you don't realize, you don't try to reflect it. It is very important for us to know. Rather than imposing one set of motivations onto others. See, generally many people are there, they impose one set of motivation onto others, or we are imposing one set of motivation on ourselves, or we are imposing one set of motivations onto others. But it is also possible we can acquire some values of a teacher, we can acquire some values of a soldier, we can acquire some values of an entrepreneur, we can acquire some values of a social activist. It is very, very important, and we can impose some values on others as well. But not imposing, it is not actually good to impose one set of motivations onto others. This should not happen. Individuals should strive to appreciate and empathize with different viewpoints. This is also important, which many individuals are not doing in our society. They are not empathizing and appreciating different viewpoints. Many people, they are not appreciating and empathizing viewpoints. They are thinking that their viewpoint is perfect and they don't want to appreciate viewpoints. They are insulting viewpoints. Some people are doing like that. That is why these things are represented here in a particular website, because people are doing like that. This, okay, doing, some people are doing, not all people. Okay, this involves engaging in open dialogue, actively listening to others' perspectives, and finding common ground wherever possible. Common ground, like we see common ground. It is also related. It is also actually, it is also helpful to class 10 students, not to much extent, but it is helpful. How? In economics first chapter, one part is their national development. There it has described about the conflicting notions of a nation's development and how to work towards the common goal for the overall development of the nation. It is also bit related to this, not completely related, but bit related to that also in the economics book of standard 10th CBSE. Moreover, recognizing that motivations can evolve and intersect over time can help bridge gaps between seemingly opposing viewpoints. We have to recognize that motivations can evolve and intersect over time. They have evolved at a different place, but they may intersect at some point of time. Who knows it? We cannot directly say that they are not going to intersect. Why? They can intersect between seemingly opposing viewpoints. For example, an entrepreneur may eventually incorporate elements of social activism into their business practices. I know some people like that. We already know there are many examples where some entrepreneurs are also social activists. They are incorporating elements of social activism into their business practices. They are serving the society indirectly. While a soldier may find ways to promote peace building efforts alongside their military service. Yes, some soldiers are there, some people in the military service, they are also propagating. They are also propagating peace, global peace. They are propagating global peace. They are propagating democracy. Some scientists also propagate global peace and democracy. Some military services also, some people in the military services, they also propagate they also propagate global peace and democracy. I don't remember the name. One soldier I remember, I don't remember the name actually. He visited this place recently. He is a retired army officer. Now he is engaged in some social work. He was a retired army officer. He visited our place some days, not some days, some months ago. I don't remember the name. But along with, means he retired from military service, and after retiring from military service, he is engaging himself towards social welfare. So that is also possible. Who has told that that is not possible? Okay. Ultimately, embracing the diversity of motivations and beliefs within society can lead to richer interaction greater collaboration, ultimately a more inclusive and harmonious world. Yes, that is also possible. Competitive environment, along with competitive environment, collaborative environment is also essential. Actually, about this collaboration, many people are discussing. Recently, I heard it in many of the podcasts as well. Many people are discussing about it, about the concept of collaboration. Competition might seem important, but collaboration may seem more important for the development of the country. Yes, so collaboration is important, and we have to build an inclusive and harmonious world. The world needs to be competitive, but that does not mean that we cannot grow by building an inclusive and harmonious world. It is our responsibility to build an inclusive and harmonious world. Inclusive and harmonious world. So, this was about the all about the things that we are supposed to, that I was supposed to reflect in the first session, in my first session in diversity in motivation roles. This is a complex topic. I need to take more sessions on this, which I would be taking further, and I would be bringing more complex aspects. I would be bringing more complex aspects on diversity in motivation roles. So, please stay tuned. The second session of this would also come very soon. The second session would also get uploaded very soon. So, I am uploading the first session now. Thank you.